Hey guys, I'm back again for the weekly oracle reading. For those of you who are just tuning in, welcome. I'm Anne, and in this video, I'm going to be giving a general love reading focusing on divine counterparts. That's soulmates, twin flames, past life relationships, and anybody that you're connected to in a love or romantic way. I invite you to stay tuned and watch. I'm sure there's a message for you. Okay, guys. December, here we are. It's finally here. I know a lot of people are like so excited because we're almost to 2021, changing over everything. Everybody wants this whole year to go away. I do too. I mean, yeah, I always feel that way. I always get excited for the new year. Things happen for a reason, we all look at it as, it's a global thing. So we're united. So I'm not going to get into it too much because it's a lot of stuff like people have, their opinions and everything. And I don't like to watch the news. It's just more of like, I like to do things energetically, what I feel spiritually and, what I know energetically, I should say, intuitively. Okay. So I've divided the cards like I've been doing, divine masculine, divine feminine. Take what resonates with you, leave what doesn't. This is a reading that is basically for the collective, the soul connection collective, not necessarily just for one type of relationship. Remember, so the messages will come through, and that's what you use. That's what you use for highest good, your highest good. Okay, so the first card for divine masculine, do the work. As you can see, very beautiful card. Divine masculine right now are working on themselves. I know a lot of people are like, well, my divine masculine isn't working on themselves, or I am a divine masculine and I don't feel like I'm doing enough work. No, there's energy there. There is energy there. I'm going to read this card out. It's not enough to dream or pray. You've also got to take the positive action steps that you are being divinely guided to take. Consistently working on your priorities will make them flourish like a lush flower garden. Okay, so you guys can see it. You guys want to pause it. Sorry for my misreading. Basically, I don't have my glasses. I have my contacts, so I'm farsighted and nearsighted with both. And I know, TMI. But anyways, you know what I'm talking about. The divine masculine right now are doing the work. They are collectively feeling the energy. Everyone who is connected, in a sense that there's a change. You may be feeling it inside yourself because, like I said, divine masculine lives in all of us. You're doing the work for a purpose, for a reason, and you may feel like a little like since that we had that full moon eclipse last week. It did bring out a lot of purging, a lot of energies, and it was a full moon in Gemini, so there was a lot of two-sided energies coming through. I know I'm not an astrologer, but I do know a lot about when it does affect us when it comes to soulmates and twin flames and all love relationships. There's like an energy there, and it's an emotional energy. It's a time for self-reflection, reflecting, and that's basically the release that you're getting. When you release, you automatically take on a lot. You take on a lot from within yourself. And that's when you have to pay attention. Am I feeling this? Or are they feeling this? Is it both of us feeling it? You can get a big like nudge. And when you get that nudge, you want to know, where is it coming from? Well, it's coming from within you. Because if they're doing something, if you have someone that you're involved in and your relationship is not, like coming through the way you want it to, or something is not right, there's something happening in the background. Remember that. That's why it's do the work. You need to do the work as well. Divine masculines and even the divine feminines do the work. When there's work being done, the collective energies that they have together is going to automatically flourish. It's going to go through a sudden shift. Let go of guilt. And I will let you guys pause that and you could read that, and I will read it out loud in case you're just listening to this video. Okay. When you allow your light to shine brightly, you inspire others. Forgive yourself for what you think you've done or not done, and trust that God loves you unconditionally for who you are. Learn and grow from past mistakes instead of beating yourself for them. Okay, so is that beating? Oh my gosh. I can't read that. Oh my goodness. Sorry, guys. Berating. I don't know if you guys can see that. Sorry. Okay. Anyways, let go of guilt. You did nothing wrong. There wasn't anything that the divine masculine had that they should be bringing out, that they should punish themselves. In other words, that's basically what this card is saying. No, because things happen because it had to happen. This is, like I said, like with all year what we've been going through. There's a sudden energy shift that's happening in the background of everybody that is going through a union process, or a union crisis, I should say, or something where there's a separation, or some type of energy where they're not getting themselves together for whatever reason. This is where the energy shifts happen, and you could be feeling it. You could be feeling it in many different ways. Everybody is different, or if you haven't met that person yet, maybe you're still searching, and everybody you get involved with, it seems like it's a failure, or if it's a disappointment. Don't give up, because that union that is trying to emerge and happen, it's going to happen. Even if you're not with your divine partner, counterpart, you're basically working on getting there. Listen, love is for everybody. It's not just for, oh, it looks so nice on other people, but I can never get there. I'm never going to find it. You know what? I'm just going to give up. Don't ever say that. Don't. Because even if you're involved and you think that this person is not really for you, they are for you for the time being. Remember, sometimes we have to be involved with certain people just for the time being. I know it sounds like, am I using that person? Or they, am I really like in it 100%? No, people are sent together for a reason. Like when you think back, was I involved with he or she? And you know what? We had a great time. We went here, we went there. That was an experience. That got you where you are today. Maybe you're not currently with the person you want to be with, or that person isn't completely worked on themselves all the way. You're still waiting. This is all a purpose. This is all a divine purpose. Relax, release, or I should say release, relax. Yeah, this is a time to really self-reflect. You've got self-reflection next to each other. I don't know if that's in order. I'm looking at it backwards. But listen, when you release and let go and self-reflect, you're actually surrendering, and you're saying, you know what, I'm giving up. I'm not letting this get to me. I'm not going to keep beating myself up. I'm going to let go of the guilt, and I'm just going to do the work. Just like what these 4 cards are saying for the divine masculine. That person that you're involved in, maybe they're not telling you this, but there is something going on that they need to tell you, and maybe they can't tell you, or maybe they're scared to, or maybe they're just not able to for whatever reason. Like there's always a purpose why you're not getting together with that person. Remember, it all happens for a reason, and it just comes in layers. If you don't open yourself, let go, release, let go. We keep hearing that. Let go, release, let go, release. There's not too much to let go, after everything that's going on. You think, what could I let go of? I'm already let go of everything that I have in my life. You think that. But remember, ego will always take over and say, you're good. You don't need to do this. You don't need to do the work. You've done so much work. You don't need to do the work. No, you do need to work. Everybody needs to work on themselves. It's every single day. It's kind of like an eating thing. We all have to eat every day. I ate enough yesterday. Why do I have to eat today? Thanksgiving was last week. I ate so much, I don't need to eat anymore. Yes, you do. Every day is work, and I have to exercise, and I have to take care of myself. That's what I'm talking about with spirituality. It's the same thing. You work on yourself. You work on what you need to, your issues, you collect them. I like to write them down in a journal. Yeah, my issues too. I need to know that I am not perfect, and I need to know what I need to do to make them myself the best that I can be. Nobody is perfect, okay? Obstacles and blocks are lifted. And you know what? This is a big factor. When these obstacles and blocks are lifted, you actually feel like you're a new person. Okay, so I'm gonna try my best to read it again. Okay. All your good personal work and your positive energy shift have overcome previous obstacles, and blocks are lifted away. You will now experience progress and forward movement with the projects. Stay centered in gratitude to ensure that your flow of abundance continues. So that's a big factor right there. You have to find yourself in a good place. Say it out loud. I'm going to do it. I'm not going to let blocks or obstacles stand in my way. I am going to do it. the most important thing to do is have patience, because nothing happens easy. Remember, when it does, you always question it. Why is that so easy, huh? I think there's something else beyond all of that. Why did I have to go through that? You know, like, a lot of things happen for a reason. And, you know, I talked about it with you guys last couple of weeks. You guys know I've been having, I had this, this health issue, and it was a challenge, and I didn't want to talk about it, and I didn't want to bring it up, and I still don't, but I realized during the course that it all happened for a reason, to get me stronger, to get me to the point where I have the faith and I believe, because we all go through it. And you know what? Thank God it came out negative. So that's what my point is that when you believe, when you have faith, and not that everybody is going to have the same outcome. I'm not trying to give out a medical, diagnosis or anything, but I did have a biopsy, and, it was from last year, and, like something changed this year. So automatically you start, wandering, and you have 9 tests in 1 month that still cannot, justify what it is, and 2 biopsies, so you automatically question it. But I had faith, and I know that things was going to work out either way, so I knew that I have protection. So when you have the patience and you're working on yourself, having the patience really does lift your spirit. You have to just focus on that. Now, this is aside from love, but actually it is with love, because you have to love yourself. You have to believe in yourself. You have to believe that you are able to accomplish that love in your life. Like I said, if you let go of the guilt, why didn't I do this better? Why didn't I say this to this person? Why didn't I give myself? Don't beat yourself up. You said what you had to say. You did what you had to do. And now things have to happen the way they need to happen. Maybe it's a little bit longer than you anticipated. That's where patience comes along. Declutter. Okay, we love this card because it comes in a special time of the year when we like to get rid of the old and start with the new. I know I do. I can't wait. And I'm going to read this card. Okay, you'll feel better and more focused if you take the time to clear away clutter from your living and workspace. Donate what you can to help others who may need your items. Be sure to keep your schedule uncluttered as well. Yeah, that's a big factor for me, uncluttered. There's always something that you have in your life that you have to clear away. I try to clear away extra space for family and, myself, because that's self-love. When I spend time with my husband, my daughter, my mother, my father, my brother, my kids, it's like you're actually, when I say my kids, I mean my pups. Okay, you actually are doing self-love, because that is love. And I'm not talking about just being selfish, because some people think it's like, oh, you're being conceited. Oh, you're just thinking of yourself. No, if you want to think about yourself, that's fine too. I'm going to go for a facial or a massage, or I'm going to do my hair. I know it's hard to go around, certain places right now, but you know what I'm talking about. Doing something for yourself. We could all do these things at home as well. But when you just take the time, make an appointment for yourself, that means you're really taking the time out, and you believe in yourself. Believe in you. Believe in who you are, because this is the time of the year we celebrate. Yeah, it's a time of celebration. Yeah, it's not exactly the way we want to celebrate. I know we are limited, but we're not limited when it comes to the video. We go live stream, we can WhatsApp, Zoom, whatever. It's it's there. It's on your phone. It's on your camera, or whatever you have. I mean, everybody has a gadget nowadays, most everybody. And you have to just focus on the gratitude that we have all these things, despite of what happens right now. Maybe we can't travel, we can't go, we can't do the things that we normally want to do, but we will. Trust me, we will. Just give it a little time, because, it's just everything is going to be modified for a little while. And, I can't really say exactly how and when, because it's my world too. I would like to say tomorrow, but, I know I won't be honest. If I say that, it's more wishful thinking. It's going to happen. Just be patient, and believe in yourself. I know a lot of people are waiting for something to happen in their love life because things have been procrastinated, or things have been just sitting. Don't look at it that way. It's another chance for you to work on yourself. Work on yourself. be the beautiful person you are, because you are amazing. But if you keep focusing on the time and how long, and I don't have too much longer, I'm getting old and I'm not, as young as I used to be. And, like those kind of things, those mentality, you are young. You are young. You're watching this video. You know what? You believe you are here. When I say you're here, I mean you're here. Okay. Everybody has their own category. Everybody has their own space. Don't underestimate who you are, because you are young at heart. You have a young spirit. Just remember that. You have to believe in yourself and love yourself and give yourself gratitude for the things that you do have in your life. That's the main thing, okay? So there was a lot of messages that came through on this reading, and I hope that they resonated with you. If you are interested in getting your own personalized reading, I do offer phone chat and email readings. The links are down below in the description area. Please be patient when you book your reading, because I know a lot of people has been, questioning how long it's going to be. I do write down a time frame, usually like within 72 to 96 hours for email readings. That's only because I have a promotion going on, and you can read it down below that. My schedule becomes a little more cluttered. So not cluttered, but packed. And I have to organize that. My phone chat and chat live readings, I should say, I get on more of a priority basis. So that's more of like the emergency kind of reading that I do. And basically, you can book that, and I can usually do it within 24 hours. So, because the email readings are more time consuming, they do take a lot longer. So I try to do them, in the evening, try to get as many as I can, but I do get tired. So I have to, adjust to accordingly to how my schedule goes as well. So I just want to say to you guys, thank you so much, all of you, for reaching out to me the times that, I've been going through all these things in my life. And, I just love you guys. It just means so much to me. Everybody who reached out to me, everybody who sent me, words of encouragement, prayers and thoughts, it really does help. It really does. So that's why I say, if you can do that for somebody, and if I can do that for you, I want to be there for you. And that's why I do these readings. It's going, I think, on 4 years. So, next year, it'll be 4 years. So, you know what? I enjoy it because I love the energy exchange that we do for one another, and I love you all. So until next time, God be with you all. Namaste.